Well, my goodness, I wasn't going to report this story. I was not going to report this story. Welcome to the Tracie Trendy Show, my lovelies. Welcome to the Tracie Trendy Show. This is about Angela Dean. Angela Dean. Okay? Big mouth, screaming, abusive Angela Dean. All right? Now, I heard about this for quite some time, and I'm sure some other people have heard about it too. But I like to stay away from this. But you know what? Since something's in the water, and I just made a story about another reality star in trouble, might as well do one on Angela Dean. Might as well. Okay? Now, Angela Dean is not a stranger to reality TV. She was on Maury or Jerry Springer show. Her daughter was on there about who the baby daddy is and all that stuff. That's just to give you a little filler into what this is about. But anyway, her husband doubted. Scout is Angela's other daughter. Okay, let's just say that. Okay, she's got Scout and Skylar. Scott was married, and her husband doubted her, thought she was cheating on him, so that's why he dragged her on a reality show. And Angela got on that reality show too, fussing and hooping and hollering, doing Angela, right? Husband eventually leaves. He doesn't have any evidence that she's cheating on him. Flash forward, Scout gets arrested. Scott gets arrested for child molestation. Okay. So I got 20 years, and but it was reduced to 15 months. In the meantime, Angela's raising her kids. So the whole gist went like this. They're all living in Angela's house, like they are now. Skylar and her kids and Scout and her kids all living under Angela's roof. Well, apparently, the boy who she molested has a friend. And he claims he's been over to Angela's house. So this is all alleged stuff. Well, he says he remembers Angela coming home from work with some beer, cases of beer, putting that beer in the refrigerator. She never said this is for you, but she didn't say it wasn't. She would come home like clockwork, put the case of beer in the refrigerator, collect the grandkids, and walk out the door. In the meantime, Scout had her way with this 13-year-old boy. He eventually brought friends over. That's how the friend remembers seeing Angela keep coming over and bringing beer in the refrigerator, collecting the grandkids, going outside with them. While Scout entertains his 13-year-old boy. Scout was in her 20s when she was doing this. And eventually the boy dropped out of school. This went on for 3 years. The boy was 16 when it all blew up. But in the between time, Angela already knew something was going to happen because she got custody of the kids before Scout even got in trouble. So she knew. Angela knew what was going under her roof. She's all hounding Michael like a dog. She's hounding Michael like a dog. So she knew what was going on in her roof. Allegedly. I mean, come on now. Why are you going to take all the kids outside? And why when you got home from work? Why don't you want to kick up your heels? It's your house. Chill. Take off your bra and chill. And why you never questioned why Scout would have 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 16-year-old house. 3 years of this. Three years. You never dawned to ask why Scout, 20-something-year-old woman, is always fooling around with this 13-year-old boy. Never. And the boy, the victim's friend, thinks that Angela knew what was going down. She knew. According to the friend. He said she had to have known. She had to have known. And we know Angela on TV. All people want to say, oh, you don't really know me. You don't know. Yeah, we know of you. Okay? And we know enough that know that you're not going to put up with some kid in your house all the time. And you're going to go outside? It's ridiculous. So anyway, flash forward. Scout is out of jail. Scout is out of jail. And her child molesting self is living under Angela's roof again. Again. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. I mean, I'm going to treat this just like it were a man. You know, I'll come hard just like it's a man. You on your own. You need to disown that child and let her go. Disown her. She's she's a virus to society. She really is. And then you're going to welcome her back in the home? So what's she going to do? I'm sure she didn't get any kind of rehabilitation in jail. I'm sure she didn't. But anyway, people, if you're in Georgia, watch your boys, because Scout is out of jail. And Angela is going to turn a blind eye. That's what Angela's going to do. She's going to turn a blind eye. So if you're watch your preteen boys. If he's 13, 14, 15, 16, watch them. Because Skylar is on, not Skylar. Scott is on the loose. Okay? She's on the loose. She's out of jail now. And Angela's, I guess, watching Michael. She's not watching what's going on in her own roof. Under her own roof. I don't think so. Right. Anyway, this is all allegedly. This is all alleged. Don't come for me, Angela. Don't come for me. So anyway, my lovelies, what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this? I know TLC is not going to cancel Angela, so don't even put that down in there. I don't want to hear about canceling Angela. They knew about Angela for years. They knew for years. Okay? I knew this for like 2 years. I was sitting on this tea. 2 years, if not more. It probably was 3 years. I know TLC knew. It was not a well-kept secret that her daughter was in jail for child molestation. But Angela was bringing in the ratings. So, and I can see in that case, because Angela didn't commit the crime. Okay? She did not commit the crime. So hey, okay, you did not commit. It was your child. You didn't, but it wasn't you. But then I hear this story about you kind of like letting it happen. You're letting it happen. You're bringing beer. You wonder when you come out the house, the beer's gone. You're just bringing cases and cases and wondering why is this beer disappearing. Never once did it dawn on your mind why that beer is disappearing. Anyway, that's the beef I have with Angela. That's the beef. Because she let it happen. Okay? She could have kicked her daughter out. Hey, call the cops. She went to jail anyway. So you might as well have spared the victim, because he dropped out of school now and his life is pretty much screwed up, because you can't make it in this world with just being a high school dropout. And here Angela making big money on TLC, and she let this child's life be destroyed. Think about that, my lovelies. Drop me a line. Please don't tell me let TLC fire Angela. They're not going to do it. They're not. Okay? They knew about the story a long time ago. But they didn't know, like, allegedly she was the accomplice. She's complicit. How about that? Complicit. She wasn't an accomplice. She didn't, gather up the boys. But she was kind of complicit. She brought the beer, kept bringing beer and putting it in the refrigerator, and took the young kids outside while the shenanigans happened under her roof. All right, my lovelies. You think about it. Don't tell about firing. I mean, you could do your own petition, but talk about something else down there, okay? Because I'm going to tell you, they're not going to fire Angela. So, my lovelies, hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already, and drop me a line. What should be done? Okay, besides firing, because I said they're not going to do that. They're not going to do it. Woo! Whew. All right, my lovelies. I will see you all on the flip side.